And we are told that truth does not change. It is something that is always going to be. It is not in any way something that is one way today and will be another way tomorrow. To feel truth, live your truth as an example to other people. If you begin to doubt the truth, then it affects the truth that you have in your mind and in your heart and in the way you act. And then, of course, the relationship that you're supposed to have with the holy people. So it is that it is very unhealthy to second guess ourselves and to think something that was true today and was true yesterday cannot be true tomorrow. Tenäden kentäisen kenoti. Nde kat isi peinahut nes haakit niit ei ahdikat peinahut nes haato. Akon nde haago sitikat inaate teho. Satan late nana hos nahan neo. Tiita tätä niit ego pehot honne hos naakeli nleille. Siitä ehkit ego to hos hot eile tolle. Akot ehkit ikat anha. Pansa keso ei ahdikat hajoat ossi nike ina. Ne hot eget ne benant kent ei ba honossan tolle. Ei te taas anosi penkitä huidneto. In the teachings of our people, it is that we are told to be very aware that the truth that we are given, which is ni, which is real, there is no two ways about it. That the information that we have as far as the teachings are based on truth, absolute truth. It is not something that is made up. It is given to us as individual beings by the holy people. And the truth are that they are not something that just came out of the blue, or it is not something that we made up. It is not something that is just short term. It is forever. And so the teaching of the ne is to tell us, don't doubt the truth. And so it is that when we talk about doubting, we are to think that what is true is all of a sudden not true. It is something that has changed. And we are told that truth does not change. It is something that is always going to be. And so when the holy people have instructed us and given us direction, it is not in any way something that is one way today and will be another way tomorrow. And that we, as an individual being, when we understand it as truth, it is that we have received it from our old people. And we are supposed to be responsible enough to say, is what they are telling me, is that true? And it is not only from our own observation that we determine that, it is that we are told to ask the holy people. Ask the holy people if this is not true or if it is true. And the holy people will make it so that it is known to you that it is true and that you can use it to make your life and in determining for yourself the things that you are to do. And to do means to be able to think truth, to feel truth, and then to live your truth as an example to other people. And that if you begin to doubt the truth, then it affects the truth that you have in your mind and in your heart and in the way you act. And then, of course, the relationship that you're supposed to have with the holy people. So it is that it is very unhealthy to second guess ourselves and to think something that was true today and was true yesterday cannot be true tomorrow. It is very important to understand. And the truth that we receive, we are told, that means you stand for truth and that you don't give up the truth. You fight for truth. And when it is something that you feel in your spirit, in your mind, and in your heart, and it is the way that people live as one being or as one in purpose in all of the things that they do for one another. And so truth is very simple to determine, they say. Which means it is very much before your very eyes that you cannot deny something that is true. And you cannot say, I doubt it. And it is that doubt sets us back. It means that it is not good for us in any way to be doubtful of truth. once we have received it, once it has been revealed to us, and once we have tried to live by it, that we cannot abandon it. We cannot go the other direction. When our old people would receive truth and they understood it, they made offerings. That is what they used to call it. That means they made offerings in being given the truth, or acting as in a way that they say, now this is a part of our life, that this is the way that we will exercise that truth. And so they would make offerings. And those offerings sometimes we would call the sacred offerings, stone offerings, and that was one thing. But it was also to be able to imagine that it is offering your thinking, offering your heart, offering the way you act. And of course, the idea of reminding yourself to your relationship, your spiritual relationship with the holy people. And that means trying to live a spiritual life. And so that was the offering, and that was being made. What egon heter houses nent? Truth is right in front of us. Taanakin Nayago is what they would always tell us, is that the truth is right there. It is so very plain and simple. And the thing about it is that we choose to ignore it. We choose to ignore truth. And it hurts our thinking or our feelings when somebody tells us this is true. And they invite us to recognize truth. And sometimes people are very sensitive to that, because in some cases it is to think, I am making my own truth. I understand my own truth. There is no such thing as your own truth. And so those are the things that are hurtful to people. And they then doubt the truth that you might present to them or that they might know. And so there are a lot of things, of course, in the world, as we understand, that can distract us and that can mislead us. And when we have doubts about knowing truth or the truth that we have been given, it will take us off the beauty way path. And those are the things that we are told.
Hey, thanks for watching our videos. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss one of our uploads. Also, head over to our website, NavajoTraditionalTeachings.com. Sign up for our email list. Okay.